Now I can see. What it comes down to is the fact that you enjoy treading on those things we hold sacred.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that why you are here?
Hey, listen!
God!
We out here mad epic right now.
Wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Catching them's my real test, and training with my goals. Welcome to Randomly Relevant, and it's been one fuck of a week, I can tell you that. So I'm doubling up this week. So I'm getting this out. I'm pushing it out as fast as possible because I wanted to stay on the week-to-week schedule that I set out for myself because I like disappointing other people. But when I disappoint myself, I gotta it's just not a good time. I gotta jerk off a lot. I try to avoid the depression of disappointing myself because I don't give a fuck if I disappoint you. It's when I set a standard out for myself and shit don't get done. That's when I'm not a happy camper, right? I have to clap because I'm paranoid that I never sync up, which I should have did before I start. I should have recorded, synced up the audio, then, then waited a little while, then recorded. That way I would look just moderately professional, just a little fucking professional. I can't actually see if I focused it right because I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, and I almost refuse to wear them anymore because I feel like everyone wears glasses. So it's been a fuck of a week. And let me see if I can get this to get a little softer right there. Oh, no, not right. You're going to see how the magic gets because, I just plugged this basically into what's technically a new laptop, that's what it started with. So I was so happy. I was really got a lot of positive feedback. I got more positive feedback on my video from the previous week more than I thought. And I was super happy about that. I was like, I really appreciate that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this to do the right thing here. You know what it is? Here we go. We gotta find that sweet spot right there. Sweet. So anyway, I'm soaring high. I'm getting ready to make another video. I pull out beer. Let's see. Beer is in Spanish La Mimosa. Fuck it. Anyway, and I spill beer all over my laptop. And you know what I said? I said, fuck it. It was the end of the day. I was like, you know what? This might as well fucking happen. You ever had enough shit happen to you in life where you're like, you know what? This might as well happen. This might as well be a thing, right? And so I said, fuck it. And then my girlfriend was like, no, bitch. And quickly cleaned the beer off the laptop. All seemed fine with the world. I was like, I guess you could still save it. All's well that ends well. Wrong, bitch. Because I just let my laptop be, yada, yada, yada. Come back to it the next day. It's all fucked up. It's doing all, it looked like Mr. Ingo from Pokemon, the screen. And I was like, oh, damn. See, this is what I didn't want false hope. If you just give up, I'm good. But if I have to have hope and then it's swiftly taken away from me, I'm just like, fuck it, just murder everything, right? So, basically I lost the laptop. I was done. There's pictures, from product photography. There are other videos on there I'm working on. There are just, my banner, my logo. You can see there. I need to do a better logo, and I will at some point. I just can't actually fit the program onto this computer because onto the computer. Probably can do it now. Hold on. Can I? You deserve better. So I had product photography, all that stuff on the laptop, and the fucker is ruined. And I don't know shit about laptops. I can fix cars. I can even fix some of household appliances. What I cannot do is fuck off of a laptop. But, we live in an age where you can YouTube tutorials and shit like that. Basically, so I just I didn't have the bread. I didn't have the bread for a laptop. And the one thing I've always hated is and this happens to me kind of a lot more than I care to release. When you get your tax refund, the money that you overpaid the government for, which we're going to get back into paying the government taxes and what I'm kind of super pissed off about with all of that. But, basically I didn't know. I basically had to take apart the laptop, see what the fuck was damaged, diagnose it, because some people take a shotgun approach. We ain't got the funds for that. This laptop wasn't even that much money. This laptop was about $100. It ended up being, it was 150. I got it like for super cheap on sale because Walmart has Google has a marketplace, or was it Walmart? Walmart has a marketplace as well where people can sell their shit. And so someone was selling a laptop for 150. I got mad hype. The laptop was only supposed to record audio, and that was it. I was like, you don't really need much for audio or whatever. I'm now upgrading in the process of getting ready for this live stream. I'm super pumped about that. However, so I basically lost. What ended up happening was the hard drive was fucking broke. I was pissed the fuck off because I was like, if I buy a new hard drive, it's going to cost more money than what I bought the laptop for. So then I'm trying to look at laptops, and I was kind of like hyped about, getting that upgrade. I was like, oh, Alienware gaming laptop, Alienware gaming laptop. I did one of these, and that was too much fucking money, and I was just wanted to. Basically, I say basically a lot when I'm running out of words or trying to figure out the words I want to use, because words are important. The more you know. So basically, the hard drive was fried on the bitch. The hard drive cost more to replace on it. But I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I still have my laptop from college because I have a thing about throwing away electronics. One, I firmly believe in guerrilla warfare tactics. You never know what you're going to need. But also, like, throwing away electronics seems wasteful. Like, even when it's dead, I don't like throwing it away. I'll give it away. I'll resell it or something, but I won't fucking, like, just throw it away because it just seems like a waste. It seems like it takes forever to disintegrate and shit. So I hope I didn't have a boogie just dangling from my nose for, like, the last couple minutes, because that means I'm going to redo the intro later. But yeah, so the fucking hard drive was fried in it. I basically took both computers completely apart, and then I just checked out each component piece by piece. Was it the wire connecting the hard drive to the motherboard, just that and the third? My laptop in college, the motherboard burnt the fuck out, and then they wanted like $300 for the motherboard. And so I just never got it replaced again. Because it literally died at the end of college. Like, it died at the perfect amount of time. The motherboard went up literally when I turned in my last assignment. It just did not work anymore after that. And so I just went without it for a while. And one thing that kind of sucked about losing that laptop or not being able to use it anymore was the music I had on my phone at the time was all the music I had. But all the music I had on that laptop, like, I had music on that laptop from fucking LimeWire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it stayed with me. That music on that shit, that's so old that if you clicked on the wrong things while the music was downloading, you would hear the clicks. that's how old the music was. That music had stayed with me from the time that I had moved out from my parents' house when I was 17 to all the way up till, like, forever. And there's just different parts of music. Like, there's Linkin Park in there and Chevelle. Like, just all my shit, like, my good shit. And I was separated from it. Also, I took a lot of pictures in college because my stepmom at the time had encouraged me to take a lot of pictures because you're going to forget people, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you know how hard drives work. So I take both computers apart. It turns out that both hard drives did fucking match. And actually, my old hard drive, because that computer I had was an HP Pavilion gaming laptop, and it actually had significantly more hard drive space. So anyway, I put it into the laptop. Would you know, it worked. And not only did it fucking work, I got my old music back, my pictures of my fucking college friends, and just basically all the old shit. Just everything, and it was kind of like reunited at first. However, what ended up happening, because I had the HP laptop and this one, I basically upgraded my thin laptop to what is kind of close to an HP Pavilion gaming laptop level. The only thing it's missing is the AMD graphics card, and it's because I could not find a way to kind of integrate it into it. But everything's been integrated into it. The RAM, the hard drive, we back, baby. We back and stronger than ever. Like, I'm so hyped about it. So I fixed that laptop. That was one thing I overcame, and then a bunch of crazy shit happened over the weekend. Unfortunately, like, the guy that I liked from, everyone keeps saying Power and shit, but the show is called, shit, I forgot the name of the show, my goddamn self. I'm going to pull my phone up, though I'm supposed to be using my laptop to help me do all of this, and it's still, I haven't hooked the live stream equipment up to the camera yet because I don't have it, but maybe one day I will. I'm not going to hold on. But I did a test edit with the laptop. It renders way faster than my old one. It works beautifully. I got reunited with my old music. I got hyped about that shit. Like I was like, oh shit, because I had bought like Kanye West's Champion from iTunes, and I was like, I refuse to buy it again. But I missed listening to that song. It's been an interesting week though. However, I just wanted to talk about that and just get something out to try to double up. So this is actually last week's episode, and then this week's episode I'm going to record tomorrow because today's Wednesday, and I'm going to edit this one tonight, and we're just going to continue. It's double up. But yeah. So what else has been going on? Applying for crazy amount of jobs still. I want to go. I don't want to be freelance. There are more no's in freelance than there is in working for somebody. That's crazy. But yeah. So we heard about the a cop accused of killing. I'm not doing a news show. What am I doing? I'm just supposed to be talking to the mic. It's me and you, baby. That's all. No news, no drama. Because I feel like with the political bullshit, I got a little too political, and it just seemed like the world was crazy, I guess. Plus, like, I wanted to what's been on my mind a lot is that it's one thing to have jokes all the time, but it's another thing to, like, basically, because when you, like, quote unquote stand for something, like, there are people who say that they do jokes, but they don't really do, or they do jokes, but there are things that are acceptable to joke about, and they're not, you know, to them, there are things that are, you can joke about, and there's some things that are taboo. And I don't really believe in that for jokes. I really do believe in it. As long as it's funny, you should be able to say it. However, a lot of times people try to put things on a hierarchy, you know, like, hey, we can joke about black guys, but we're not going to joke about trans people. Or, hey, you know, we're going to joke about trans people, but we're not going to joke about black people. That's just ignorant. And I'm like, no, let's just be full ignorant. Like, let's really go in. I want to make fun of ridiculousness. Yeah, I want to make fun of ridiculousness. I want to make fun of dumb shit. Like, people who say dumb shit all the time are people who are being completely unreasonable. I want to make them understand that they're ridiculous. And I think I just fucking realized that this whole, you know, making it up as we go along. I'm just really pumped that I finally got all my shit back. And I got my old stuff back. I almost felt like reunited with an old self that I almost forgot about. And that was really the most important thing. And then also I learned the new goddamn skill. I can fix laptops, motherfucker. Like, which is so important in this goddamn industry. I guess not really, because people use TriCasters and shit. So I've never fixed a TriCaster. But a computer, I got that shit down, son. I definitely have a thorough understanding of computers. And just hyped about that. You know, you're like, hey, did you get in some bitches? No, I got into my girlfriend though last week, and that was amazing as well. So yeah, let's talk about it. So we had a cop in the news that was killed a colleague by accident because they were playing Russian roulette. They were spinning the revolver of a gun around, which I didn't know cops still carry revolvers. One flag. The second flag was they were shooting at each other. I didn't know that's how you played Russian roulette. I thought that you shoot the gun at yourself. And then the third part was there's a cop there that was like, hey guys, you're cops. Like, there was a guy. Yo, if I was chilling out with two cops and they started playing Russian roulette, I'm leaving. I'm taking the police cruiser with me. They must have been drunk as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy drunk. So there were 2 arrests in Fullerton, California for these angels. They were making THC, like the THC gel inside a U-Haul truck. And that, I think that's cool as shit. Like, they're not criminals, they're angels. And so, but the thing is, the reason why they got caught was because the police believed them to be doing meth. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you? I don't understand. You know what's weird? I don't really understand why there's like rich people who do dirty drugs. And you're probably like, what's a dirty drug? A dirty drug is basically like meth, heroin, crack. And I never understand when rich people do them. Like, why was Demi Lovato's crackheaded ass even, like, why would you do crack when you can just do weed or cocaine? And, you know, like, she's pretty hot. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get those things for free. You know, depending on how attractive you are, there's a lot of things and a lot of avenues that are, like, available for you in life. But you chose heroin, bitch? I don't, why? Why on earth would you choose heroin? But I guess we're supposed to be sorry and be like, we don't know what people are going through at their given times. I don't know. I just never been bad enough where I was like, I'm ready to ruin my life. Like, I don't know. I'd rather put a bullet in myself because it's a lot faster than actually doing heroin. But anyway, I just never understood why there's rich people who do dirty drugs. See, like when a wealthy person does cocaine, I get it. When a rich person does like, ooh, this eighth of weed cost me $500. I fucking get that. That makes sense to me. But it doesn't make sense to me when you're doing weird shit, like when you're doing dirty drugs and you're rich and you can afford better drugs. Like, it doesn't make sense if you have millions of dollars and you're fucking huffing pipe cleaner. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's not even, I don't know. I've never done crack before, but I did know someone who did do crack, and they told me it felt horrible and it wasn't that good, and they felt itchy, and they were like, I'll never do it again. I was like, why did you try crack? She was like, I was curious. People weird, bro. What else? I don't know. Let's see. Am I going to talk about? No, I'm going to wait on that one. Looks like Deion Cole looked out for a personal assistant, and I love that video that he left on his Twitter. It's hilarious. Yeah, you know what? I think we're actually going to cut this one short. I talked about rich crackheads, and yeah, I don't know. Whatever. A quick short one, because all that talking with my baby cakes in the background just kind of drained me. And I don't want her to, whatever. I hope I cut this out right. Maybe I'm just rushing too much, and that's why I fell when I fell. You know, because I miss those high-pitched voices from, yeah, I miss those high-pitched voices from the 70s that they used to do. I guess the only person who does it now is Pharrell. Pharrell has an amazingly high-pitched voice. But yeah, 2 people were arrested because they were doing a THC lab. We're done with that story. I do want to import a Japanese car one day. That's a no-shitter. People are finding these nasty-ass, disgusting rare fish in Japan, and the reason why it's scary to me is because I live in California, and you know, if they get an earthquake there, that means we get some big ass waves over here. The only thing I'm hoping is that, like, if they do get an earthquake that's big enough to get it like a tsunami wave to California, it just kills all the rich people and there will be job openings and I can just easily apply. Or maybe not get the rich people job openings, but they'll have to bump people up and there'll be openings at lower level parts of companies. And that's really what my plan is, really, is that I hope that with an insane amount of luck, my mediocrity will make it to the next level of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be happy about that. Let's see. I gotta keep going down. I gotta keep scrolling. People are really talking about ranch over blue cheese. I'm like, get the fuck over yourself, blue cheese, bitch. Thank you. Ooh. You can't forget about that. Oh, Big Mouth is going to have a Valentine's Day episode. I cannot wait to hear. I like Big Mouth. It's crazy. I like the hormone monster. Go touch yourself, Joseph. Yeah, it's real easy to sound like the hormone monster. All you're doing is getting a little grimbly in your voice. Just not too much, because you don't want to sound like Alex Jones, okay? There's lizard people in the water, all right? Be careful. There's mermaids sucking dick at South Beach. Be careful. Don't do it. And I'm also, yeah, okay. I don't even have a real ending for this. I just wanted to get this out and play something. So I'm just going to say thank you for watching. I'm just happy about fixing my laptop. And here's your moment of awesomeness.
You really have no idea, dude. You lead the life you live. You think you can just go on a little Roman holiday and they wouldn't notice. Just jump all over the place. Jump. And nothing's going to happen.